Greetings and skeletations, my new ghoul friends. I'm Niomi Dylan Sass, resident podcaster here at UIC Radio, and I'm taking you along with me to visit something grave today. This is where hauntings feel like hellos. Welcome to the brand new podcast for everything in the horror genre, from movies to mythologies and mysteries. This is She's in the Crypt. Along with us on this week's frightful journey is a frequent flyer on the Undead Airlines, coming directly from Purgatory, a costume designer straight from the Crypt, Kelsey Pann. We will be discussing what a pagan is and Yule. Also, we'll tell you which Christmas traditions and celebrations are surprisingly similar to Yule traditions celebrated by neo-pagans, as well as which evil spirits you should be checking twice for this winter season. I'll be sure to keep the holidays at the Crypt just as haunting as ever. There will be a trigger warning at the beginning of each of my episodes, just in case today's dark discussion isn't your preferred potion. I'm going to be talking about cannibalism and child abuse, like physically reprimanding, disembodying, and unaliving through a folkloric lens. Ghoul, I get it if you can't listen to that right now. Just leave us a like on your way out and be sure to tune in next week for a different dark discussion. After this quick break, I'll be back with Kelsey Pann. Together, we'll do some grave digging to get deeper into the holiday season. And the time of decorating is upon us. It's imperative to know which decorations ward off which evil spirits. I'll be rolling in my grave with excitement while you listen to this quick message from beyond. Alrighty, I just finished placing the last bit of evergreen at the altar. All I need to do is sprinkle a little bit of holiday magic on this crystal. Yes, wake that up. She's summoning. Everyone, please welcome back Kelsey Pann. Hey, ghoul. How was Purgatory?
Hey, Purgatory, just as bland and gray and endless as ever.
Just as I left it, just as I expected.
Just waiting to come back on the podcast.
So, what are you most excited to talk about today? I know you're a frequent flyer here. Last time we had a really good discussion about Monster Mommies. It was a double episode. So, What are you excited about this time?
Ooh, I'm really excited for the Christmas season. So, I'm very excited to talk about all things paganism and how that's inspired with the holiday today.
Right.
Yes.
I know. I'm super, I don't practice, paganism myself, but I've always been around, my hippy-dippy friends who, do that stuff. They have their crystals and do all that. So this is, a super cool, fun episode that I'm super excited to talk about. But
I've touched into it a little.
Yeah? Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just, a smidge.
Is that why I feel something when I'm around you?
It could be.
So before we get right into this episode, I think it would be beneficial if we gave some definitions for a few terms real quick. So what is paganism?
Well, paganism, according to dictionary.com, is a member of a religious, spiritual, or cultural community based on the worship of nature or the earth, a neo-pagan.
Mm-hmm. And a neo-pagan is basically a modern-day pagan, you know.
New pagan.
New. So what is really, standoutish about paganism is, the earthiness of it. That's where, a lot of people find, similarities into witchcraft, because witchcraft use a lot of, spices, greens, rocks.
Yeah, connection to nature, connection
nature itself,
to the world around you. Yeah, that's as the root of the magic.
No pun intended. An actual root. They use those. So we got that down. What is Yule?
Well, Yule is an ancient Germanic pagan holiday which centers around the winter solstice, and now that's celebrated by neo-pagans.
Yes. So simply put, Yule is just a pagan Christmas. So should we celebrate Yule this year and make the Yuletide gay?
Absolutely, we should.
I know that's my only job in the world, honestly.
Right. What I live for.
Perfect. Are you ready for the next segment, Kelsey?
Yes, I am. Let's get into it.
This is Dark Discussions. Shh. In the spirit of keeping things dark, let's dig right into these coffins and release these evil spirits. Let's talk about the Yule Lads. The Icelandic folkloric mythical creatures are the children of the menacing ogress Gryla. You know, I already connect with her because, that was my nickname throughout middle school all the time, just menacing ogress.
Oh, yeah. I see that for you.
So she has been known to collect badass kids who misbehaved and who were disobedient and lazy. Gryla would then cook the naughty children into a stew and eat them. Her 13 sons were originally known as thieves, pranksters, and kidnappers, but they have become something more assimilated for a better understanding of today's audiences, specifically so children don't get too scared by them anymore. These may be the poem. Okay, so this poem is I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it. It is a German person by Johannes Kutlum. But the whole name, yeah, that's a big name. I will put it in the Instagram post for you guys, okay? So, but this poem made these 13 lads become a permanent part of our lexicon by naming them and giving them some personality traits. Each child would come each night beginning December 12th, leading up to the night of Christmas Eve. Some lads that stood out were Bowlicker, who would come on the 6th night and hide under the bed, waiting for the bowl of scraps to be put down for a dog so he could devour it instead. Door Slammer is another lad who comes in on the 7th night while everyone is sleeping to slam all the doors. There are more with names like Spoonlicker, Candle Stealer, and a Skyer Gobbler who do exactly what they sound like they do. These are all translated versions into English. All of their names are German, European names, very hard to pronounce.
Imagine your mother naming you Spoon Licker.
I've been called worse by my mother. So, there is a way to appease these little guys if you were good all year. You must simply put a shoe on your windowsill each night. If you were good, then you could find a gift. And if you were bad, then it was a rotten potato for you. Let's say you have a pack of 3 of your own Yule Lads. What would be their names?
A pack of my own. Ooh.
Do you want me to go first? I have my 3. Okay,
yes.
So I would have, this is inspiration from a commercial. Mm-hmm. It would be Lint Licker,
okay,
Cootie Queen, and Carpet Muncher.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And they would be the trio of lesbian. They would be the lesbian weird sisters.
Ooh, yes, the vibe.
So I guess it's more so let's pick what is it? Let's pick a noun. And then a verb, an action verb.
Right.
So what, chair sitter?
Chair sitter.
Microphone muncher. So Gryla has also been known to go to people and ask for their badass kids straightforwardly. So she would literally just go knock on their door and be like, hey, do you have bad children? Because if you have bad children, I'll take your children. Don't worry, I'll take good care of your children. And then she would eat them.
Take them right off your hands.
Right. So if you had a bad kid, would you give them to her?
Oh, absolutely.
I think I would too, yeah.
Yeah. Be like,
my cat's been pissing me off. I've been wanting to get my cat to her.
Get him up. Yeah, I often threaten my cat. His name is Basil. And I sometimes threatened to chop him up and put him into stew, So I think
I saw Basil. He looks like he would make a good stew.
Yeah.
Very meaty.
Very meaty. So yeah, I would absolutely. He needs to learn a lesson.
No, definitely. So speaking of cats, next we have the Yule cat. The Yule Cat is a giant, almost dog-sized pet of the ogress Gryla and the Yule Lads. So the large ferocious kitty torments or eats people who haven't received any new pieces of clothing for Christmas. So children with old, tethered, and torn clothing would be the kids that the cat would stalk and prey on the most. The figure was a way to strike fear for a couple of different beneficial reasons. One of them was to feel the need of an increase of wool production. Also, there was more of a moral lesson because often the gift being received on Christmas is some article of clothing. It was a way to show that someone worked hard and all they could buy were some new clothes. So the Christmas where kids only got a new outfit as a present was not only an economically efficient move, but a potentially life-saving one. So they say. I mean, this is the myth. If you had a Yule Cat, what would your Yule Cat look like?
Ooh, I would want it to be real scary, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like big and like long hair cat probably, but like probably, like in anime how their hair kind of like is spiky.
Oh, yeah. It
Kind
stays
of
in the
like
spikes.
that. Yeah, like long hair but like in spikes and maybe like
gelled spikes.
yeah, like blue fur.
Oh, blue fur. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
and like some like scary like glowing eyes.
Like would they be a complementing color?
Yes. Ooh. So yeah, like an orange maybe, like a
That
yellow
would be tight. That'd be
orange.
fierce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
If I had a Yule Cat, it would have to be big enough for me to ride.
Right, absolutely. Put
yeah.
a saddle on it.
I know, literally. Throw a saddle on that bitch. I've always loved like orange cats, to be honest. I always had like orange cats when I was growing up. So it would be like an overly ugly, like alarming orange color, like a safety vest orange. Ooh, and even like some safety vest, like reflector fur, like little like collars on each little paw. That's cunt. Yes, let's do that. And then we'll do silver eyes to match the reflectors.
Okay, okay.
But it would be a hairless cat with an orange coat, like an orange fur coat that they could take on and off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, 'cause it gets
okay.
hot.
What color would the skin be then?
It would be orange.
It would be orange,
It would
like
be-
match the fur.
It would be like boots with the fur, yeah. So if you had a Yule Cat, we have our Yule Cats now. What would your Yule Cat be on the hunt for? This one wanted shoes. No, this one would go after the tethered clothing. I mean, it makes sense because, kitty yarns and stuff. So it was just like a big
Right.
cat wanting like the yarn.
And
I
it's
get
like,
it.
You're not in a new shirt. Rawr.
Right. What would your cat go after?
Ooh, I think my cat would go after food. Like
Yeah.
if you didn't, cook a special meal for Christmas or something, it would like just snatch your food away.
Yeah. Yeah. My real cat would do that. She does that right now, honestly. My cat, so Christmas, I think my cat would go after like anybody who like didn't decorate. All you need is just like one little Charlie Brown tree, and if you don't even have that, it's gonna go get you, girl. it's gonna get them. But that's okay. Kitties do what the kitties do.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Tinsel. I think tinsel is its trigger. Silver tinsel, because it reminds it of like its trauma and why it has those silver cuffs on it.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
We're
silver-
building character here.
There
Metaphor.
you go, right.
Yeah.
So silver tinsel is going to be the thing. Anybody who has silver tinsels on their tree, watch out for my Yule Cat because they're coming for you. But a way that you could appease my cat is I can't say that on the podcast. Well, yeah, we'll say some evergreens. Yeah, you can put some evergreens like some mistletoe and some holly and all of that fun stuff out for it. So, following the evil pretty kitty is Hans Trapp, a sadistic cannibal who dresses up like a scarecrow as an unsuspecting way to lure children. Hans Trapp was based on a real person, Hans von Troth, a person excommunicated from the church. Hans built a dam, cutting off the water supply to the village nearby, and when they asked for him to get rid of it, he did. However, it ended up flooding the whole entire village once the dam was released, and that's why he was excommunicated, because he basically just, like, murked all of them. Eventually, the story of Hans von Troth turned into Hans Trapp. The German church banished Hans Trapp to the woods nearby, where he became a more hateful towards the same town that turned him into the outcast that he is now. All of this time alone, he started to slowly go insane, becoming obsessed with what humans would taste like until one Christmas night. Dressed up as a scarecrow, I don't know why, one night he follows a boy and kills him. He begins to cook the cut up pieces fireside, and just as he is about to take a bite, a strike of lightning kills him. However, the legend goes, his remains on Earth still warn these badass kids to behave or risk being taken. Slowly over time, he may or may not have been one of Santa's helpers, assisting him with the kids on the naughty list. So, Kelsey, do you think the Scarecrow did this before meeting the Lion and the Tin Man?
You know, absolutely. Yeah, I think Fiyero definitely did that before meeting the...
Is Fiyero the Scarecrow?
I'm so sorry.
Gag.
Okay, the musical has been out for like 20 years.
That's true. I never saw the musical.
I'm so sorry.
Gag. That's so crazy. That makes sense.
Okay, spoiler
You guys,
alert. I'm so sorry.
I gotta go. No, I'm just kidding.
I have been changed.
No, I always know because everyone on Instagram would like post like when his movies first, like when the first one came out, like his dance, they'd be like, oh, he's kept his dance like so authentic, and I was like, authentic? Why? For
yeah,
who?
Piecing it together. You know, in Dancing Through Life, he says that he's brainless.
Oh, duh. Mm-hmm. Life's more lawless.
Life is painless when you're brainless.
He's so hot.
True.
Off topic. I'm so sorry.
Sexiest man alive.
So do you think the church was being messy by excommunicating him, or do you think it was valid? Like, so I think the church like initially asked him to not do that because they like weren't getting water, so I think they were more like selfishly asking them to not do that. But yeah, so I think the church excommunicated him because they were not excommunicated. They were mad that like, you know, his rich ass had the water. He got like the land like kind of like luckily.
Right.
So he got a hold of all this water, and they're like, hey, like we kind of need some water. Like, can we have some? He could have been cunty and be like, oh, you want water? Here you go. But also they could have like not known like if the dam was to blow, how would all that water like, you know, maybe that was their first time blowing a dam. How would they know like all the water would go?
Like that it was like built up enough to like flood.
Right.
Well, you know, I don't know. I think they were kind of valid to excommunicate him. Sometimes you gotta just go away because you did something so bad, you know? Well, yeah, he was hoarding resources. Mm-hmm. And then he destroyed the town.
I mean, the water did.
Well, yeah, but it was because he had put the dam there in the first place, right?
Yeah, I mean, his castles were still fine. He could have, like, I guess, offered one of his castles up, but that's okay, whatever.
I don't know. They could have just killed him.
They could have just killed him and
like taken his castle.
And then had all the water. Now, I think nobody has water.
Sometimes that's just the easier answer.
Yeah, in a world like that, it truly is.
Right, Hans von Trapp.
So in the lore, it says that God was the one that struck him with lightning before he can take a bite out of the kid he cooked. He stopped the cannibalism, but like, do you think he could have stepped in before he killed the kid initially?
Like, you think God should have stepped in before all this happened?
Yeah, like he was like he's like he saw him kill the kid. He was like, whatever.
Now
he saw him cut up the kid. He was like, I guess. He saw him like start to burn and cook the kid. He was like, okay, like maybe he's just like cremating him. And then like once he saw him about to take a bite, he was like,
now you've gone too far.
I gotta draw the line here, guys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is really crossing the boundary of what is holy. You know, yeah, I often ask that question. You know, probably could have done something sooner.
He could have done something soon. Just in that instance.
Like if I was that kid and I was like an angel watching down, you know, afterward, I'd be like, the fuck?
Yeah, literally like hands to the side, mouth agape, eyebrows furrowed. What?
You couldn't have struck him with lightning like yesterday?
Right.
Like
Perfect. I think it's kind of crazy, like how all of these spirits, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna eat your kids.
Right. That's like the common theme here.
I bet you there's some sort of like youthful secret to that or something.
Oh, like eat the kids, maintain the youth.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like there's other like myths and stuff that have that.
I know. Fuck. I was just watching. It was. It was just Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
The Beetlejuice. It was the new one. Beetlejuice's ex-wife. She just sucked people's souls out.
Right.
But not for the youth, but I think just weapons.
Yes,
Aunt Gladys.
yes. The kids.
She would be sucking the soul out of kids. Did you ever see that? It was like an Instagram reel, or it could have been a TikTok. It was some hot ass like redhead who like looked like Aunt Gladys, and she was like, if Aunt Gladys actually got to Aura farm all those kids, it was just like body tea, titties perky, just a baddie alt girl.
I did not see that, but
if
send
I find
me
it again, yeah.
the link. Yeah.
No, I saw that. It was so funny. I think that's what Hans Trapp was trying to go for. But God was like, So, the scariest winter demon on the list is Krampus. This is Santa's yang to his yin. That's the right one. Yang is the black one, right? And yin is the white one?
Don't know actually.
Oh. Comment down in the below. So yeah, no worries. I don't know it either. Krampus is a European demonic folkloric figure who has hoofed feet, half goat and half demon. Krampus is known to do the evil bidding of Santa by punishing all the naughty children. They always carry a large sack just in case they need to take the children back for torment. The night before the feast of St. Nicholas on December 5th is also known as Krampusnacht. They'll be out and about with their whips and chains, dealing out punishments to those on the list. There are possible pagan roots linked to winter solstice traditions because, over time, Krampus, a pagan devil, was just as integral to the spirit of Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Chrysler, everybody. Jesus Christ. So yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A pagan devil was just as integral to the spirit of Christmas as St. Nicholas himself. Period. Good kids get presents from Santa, and bad kids can potentially be brought back down to hell, so the children could become a feast for Krampus. Fun fact, Santa has been known to travel with multiple Krampus. I don't know the plural of Krampus. Is it Krampuses? When I put Krampuses, like, in the Google Docs, like, the little red line went up, and it was like, that's not right.
What
When
if
I put,
it's like crampi?
Like
octopi?
Right. Multiple crampi. Up to a posse of 6. Up to a school of 6. They're like fishes, too. So, if you got dragged away from Krampus, what would it be for?
Many things. Many things. Being too much of a yearner, greed, gluttony.
Me, it wouldn't be getting out of bed in the morning.
Right.
It would be first he would like try to drag the sheet off, and then I'd be like, fucking stop it, what are you doing? And then next, he would just grab my leg off and then
just put
get over here.
All the naughty children.
Yeah, I mean some I was watching Krampus earlier. I don't remember which movie one it is. There's like 20 of them, y'all. But I was watching one of them earlier, and like the reasons why the kids were getting like torn away were like silly. One of them just literally wished for their family to go away, and then Krampus was like, okay, tea, yeah, bet, say less.
Do you think Krampus could have been behind Home Alone?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I really think he could have.
Yeah.
I really think he could have. I think Catherine O'Hara is Krampus.
Oh.
Kevin! Yeah, I mean, Kevin, Krampus.
I mean, yeah, because he wished for his family to go away, and then they left him that morning.
They left him that morning. They really did.
Damn.
I wish, oh my God, to be rich in a house by myself.
No, Krampus would get me for being too bad of a bitch.
Pear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree. Yeah. I'll co-sign that.
Yeah.
So, did you do anything as a kid that would have put you on the naughty list for Krampus? Like, was there ever times your parents, like, you know, during the holidays would, like, threaten you with, like, that?
Oh, they would threaten me, all right. But I feel like, honestly, I was too scared to misbehave as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was so, like...
I was a bitch.
I was... I didn't get feisty until I was a little older.
Aw.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, I would have been too scared to misbehave.
I feel like I just got feistier.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, well, I was the youngest of. I have 3 older siblings. They're all boys. So I had 3 older brothers. Yeah, I learned about like everything by the time I was like 4 or 5. I saw like every scary movie. I saw every explicit video I was not supposed to see. Probably until like you're 40 at least. There were some
Really?
videos where I was like, you know what? I don't know why you showed me this. I am mentally scarred now, but
Right.
thank you.
I have this trauma, but I will carry on. No, I was so sheltered.
Yeah. So with that, I was a badass kid. I just fucking I was a I did. I'd
I
cuss out my
looked down on badass kids.
Did you?
Yeah, because I would be like, I got a red card once in kindergarten, and I cried. I was sobbing, like
I would cry when I get in
inconsolable.
trouble too,
Yeah.
but like it was still fun. I don't know.
The thrill of it.
Yeah, I always have. I still even today I have a problem with authority figures. Like even like I don't know what it is. It's like
Yeah.
I need to see a therapist or something about it. But like even like working on the show that I was working on, the people like they're my friends and stuff. But like anytime someone would be like, "Yeah, come do this real quick," I'll be like, "Who are you talking to? Can you say, hey, can you help me with this? Or hey, can you help me with this?" Because like no,
Right,
what do you mean come
right.
do this?
Like, don't tell me what to do.
No, I don't. No, just because of that, I'm gonna stand here for 5 seconds until I feel like doing it, and I'm gonna look at you and do that. I'm mindful. I need to not, but whatever. What were we talking about?
We've been going on some rants today.
I blame the
Off topic.
construction.
Right? No, it's distracting.
Oh yeah, so shit I would get put on for Krampus's list. Yeah, I was a bad kid. What was like the worst thing? I remember I think I stopped believing in Santa. Spoiler guys. Santa is, you know what? Santa is real if you want him to be real. In my heart he's real, but as a kid he wasn't real. As an adult he's real. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
vibe with that.
As a kid, my brothers made sure. They were like, nah, he's
Right.
not real.
Right. No.
There's no such thing as magic. We're poor and your life sucks. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think one time I threw, like, we had Beanie Baby jars. Beanie Baby. Am I aging myself? They were my older brother's Beanie Babies. Okay, so that's why they were there. My older brother had a Beanie Baby in like a acrylic jar, and
Yeah.
he was saying some bullshit to me, and I was just not having it. So I
Right.
like grabbed it and like threw it at his face, and
Yeah.
it chipped his tooth. Can't remember. I don't recall. Yeah, and I called him Chippy forever.
Chippy.
Hmm.
That's hilarious, actually. You know, one time I did get in trouble because I bit my older sibling.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't remember why. They probably deserved
They
it.
deserved it. They
Yeah.
always deserved
They
it. For me, I was tormented. So anything I did and I got in trouble for it would make me so much more madder. I'd be like, wow, no one loves me. Santa's not real.
Did you ever get like soap in your mouth or anything?
No. Well, okay. So my dad's Mexican, so he would do one worse. He made me bite a serrano pepper, and then he would rub like the insides of the serrano pepper on like my lips and then the tip of my tongue for when I would
Christ.
cuss and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and all it did was make me want to cuss more. Do you want to know what I did the next day? In revolt and revolution to stand up to the man,
The man.
I cussed my teacher out because that's what kids do. They take
That's
their
brave. That's brave. I never had the courage to do anything
No,
like that.
I wrote her a note. I wrote her a letter. It was very JWoww and Snooki, but with a lot of cuss words.
I can see it. I can see it.
And then they showed the letter to my dad. And I will tell you, did I write another letter? No, I did not.
Not after that.
I just verbalized everything, so there was no,
paper trail.
no tangible proof.
Yeah.
Sorry. So now that we know what evil spirits to look out for, we can figure out how to decorate and help ward them off. These are some of the pagan and Christmas traditions and celebrations that share similarities. So the first one I got is decorating a tree. Pagans used evergreen trees and decorated them to honor their spirits. Evergreen decorations such as ivy, holly, and mistletoe are pagans' go-to greens for the cold winter and help ward off evil spirits. So, what kind of tree vibe are you going to go for this year?
Ooh, this year I really want something like fun and cozy. We actually were talking about like stringing popcorn.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. And like I have some
Rat Pack.
ornaments from like when I was a kid and stuff that I want to put on the tree, but it would be fun to get some new stuff too.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I definitely like having like lights and stuff because then you can turn the big lights off and just have like the colorful Christmas lights and it's so like cozy and
it really
warm.
is. I want to
Yeah.
find black lights.
Ooh.
I don't know if that even works. I have purple ones. I don't like the purple on the tree though. I like the white on the tree, but I want a goth tree this year.
That'd be cute.
I do. I
Like a black tree itself.
No, the tree, I want it white, and I want to spray paint snow on it. Not spray paint, but like that fake snow.
Wait, so the tree it's totally white and then snow.
I'm so sorry. The tree's green.
Oh.
I have 2 fake trees, and they're both green, and I want to paint like white snow on it. So then there's like
Ooh,
it looks white.
frosted.
Yeah, it looks frosted, and then have all the black and like have like mostly black stuff and like dark deep red, dark
Yes.
deep green.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to go spend like when I get paid. I'm only gonna get paid like $100, but I'm gonna go like literally spend that $100
Right.
on some cute ornaments. Whatever. I didn't decorate last year. Did you decorate last year?
Not last year, no.
I don't know why I didn't either. I did. Like I
yeah.
just moved into my apartment and it felt like a lot. And
Right.
I'm one of the
Same.
people that just leave my decorations up forever.
Yeah, we didn't decorate last year, but this year, actually this past weekend, we got some like some different decorations and stuff when we started. We haven't put up the tree yet, but we strung some like garland from like the ceiling with like some like lights, and my girlfriend made like little like the sparkly pipe cleaners. She made like stars out of them and like linked them together in a chain.
Oh, nice.
And then I started making, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm making a wreath out of yarn. I'm making like pom-poms and like out of yarn and like putting them onto a wreath.
Pom-pom, that sounds so cute. Oh, I
Yeah.
should make a wreath. I can't wait. I just finished the show. The show just closed, and now I have so much free time, and I'm so
Right.
excited to
Have your
sleep.
life back.
Yeah, I'm gonna decorate. That's the first thing I'm cleaning. As soon as I'm done cleaning, I'm putting that tree up. So another Christmas tradition / like celebration that has a similarity is the glowing of candles. Yule marks the winter solstice, a festival welcoming the returning light, which is always around December 21st and 22nd. Burning a candle is a celebration of the sun's rebirth. Do you have any special candle holders for a holiday candle?
I do actually.
Oh, you do? Cool.
I have. Actually, it's very fitting with the theme. I have these 2 matching candlesticks that are, they're gold and they are, like there's a little sun on them, and
Ooh.
it's one that you can put like a tall, skinny candle in it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cute.
and so it's really cute. I don't use them all the time, but they're cute when I do use them. Yeah.
I want to go get like a candelabra.
Yes,
so I
yes,
can take because next
yes.
season, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to have fly my friend out from California. She was just on the episode that came out last week. If you're listening to it today, yeah. My friend, she's gonna come. We're gonna take pictures in the graveyard. I'm gonna be like Elizabeth,
Ooh,
the house down boots.
Yes,
I'm gonna get
yes.
I want to get a wig. If I get a wig, it's gonna be like long red wig.
Like 80-inch wig.
Yes, and I'm gonna have a candelabra, and I'm gonna be in the crypt, you guys. I'm gonna be in the crypt. I would try to do it this year, but like I did not have the money to pay someone for photography, and then there were some people who were like offering to like do it for free, but like I always get scared to like do that because like if you. Especially if you don't know the person and you're like,
Right.
yeah, I'll do it for free. Let's say you go get everything all set up. I always think of the worst. You go, you get yourself set up, you go and you meet there, and then they just stand you up, and then it's no tea to them because they weren't getting paid or anything anyways. You know what I'm saying? So that's always my fear. So I never try to do something like that. I always try to do, yeah. I need to get like a cute little candle holder. I have not an incense burner. What are those like wax cubes?
Oh, like a little like scentsy thing.
Yeah,
like
I have the wax
little-
cubes. It's a
yeah.
ghost. It
Like
has the lamp.
like a wickless warmer or
Uh-huh.
whatever. Yeah.
It's a ghost.
Yes. Yes, those are so cute.
That's what I have to ward off the spirits. It's a little spirit. It's my spirit.
Well, thrift stores usually have some nice like vintage candle holders and
I know.
stuff.
I want to go to there's a thrift store in Boys Town, I guess, that has some really good stuff. I want to go there. We should go there.
Okay.
Next one is the act of gift giving. So these are like made offerings to deities like Odin, the Norse god, which is a bearded figure who rewarded or punished people based on their deeds. He rides his 8-legged horse in the sky.
Okay, Odin.
Right. So, are you a giver or receiver?
I consider myself a goddess, so I'm gonna have to say I'm a receiver.
Oh, period.
Yeah,
Period.
the gifts
Pillow
are
princess.
given. Exactly.
Period.
Outing me.
I am definitely yeah. I have my days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas time. I am definitely more of a receiver myself. I'm broke, but other than that, for the most part, yeah.
No, gift giving is so fun though.
It really
I
is.
love giving people gifts.
I'm the type of person where I don't like. I either get you something really cool or you're like, why'd you get this? Because I get someone something that I think they would like, not something that like they would actually like.
Right. Last year
it's a hit or miss.
Last year I sewed some gifts for my sibling and their partner. I made them some like bowl cozies that are microwave safe.
Ooh.
And that was really fun. I love like hand making gifts.
Yeah, I used to do you know what perlers are?
No.
Perlers, so they're like in like the rave culture, there's these tiny little beads. You'd put them on like a little platform and you can make like art out of them, and then with the iron melt them together.
Oh yes, I know what this is. I
Yeah.
just didn't know that word. Okay, yeah.
That's what we call them in California.
Interesting. Okay.
But even like at Hobby Lobby, like they're called perler beads. So
Okay.
like, that's why I don't know.
But yeah, I think I did that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm honestly really, really good at it. Like
Yeah.
I made a Tupac head before.
Ooh.
It literally, I'll show you the picture later, but it literally looked like Tupac's face. Like it wasn't like a cartoon version. Like it looked like Tupac's face. I was like, I with that.
Okay.
I did like Beetlejuice before. I would do a bunch of like EDM band logos and
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was when I was doing that stuff. I would always literally like, and that would take me like anywhere. If it was, let's say if it was like a 2-inch by 2-inch kind of thingy vibe, little square, it would maybe take me like an hour to 2 hours to do it. But I would be giving people like there's little squares that you would have to like stack together to make like a bigger
Like
canvas.
a bigger picture. Yeah.
And I would literally be doing big ass pictures, and it would take me like sometimes 16 hours. And yeah, I would give those as gifts, and people would be like, "Yo,
That's so cool. That's so cool.
But Tiz does not have the time for that no more.
Right.
And I wish I did, because those are literally like giving someone a homemade gift, especially something like that's like you're like, oh shit, like I can't do that.
Right.
Like that's
right.
tight.
Yeah.
I also used to like I said, I had a bunch of like hippy dippy friends. So we would also like buy crystals and buy cute rocks, and we learned how to like wire wrap them ourselves and stuff. I had a friend, Dryden. He literally, like, he was crazy. Like, he literally was able to, like, wire wrap my last name, Sass, into the side of the wire thingy. Ooh. I have it still in my, like, little box of jewelry.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was like, you're on crack. How the fuck did you do that? Like, it was crazy.
That's so, people are so talented.
Right, and that was just, like, a random Tuesday. I was like...
like, thank you.
Another tradition and celebration is it's called a Yule log. So the Yule log is burned, and a piece is always saved for like the following year's fire to symbolize continuity. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Continuity. Does that mean like continuing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so take 2. The Yule log is burned, and a piece is always saved for the following year's fire to symbolize continuity. And now there are Yule logs like we eat now as desserts. Have you ever tried a Yule log?
Those are like where it's like the chocolate with like the filling and it's like rolled up, right? Yes,
yeah.
I love those. I think they're so good.
They're literally amazing. I used to work at a bakery, F that place, so I will not be saying what bakery they are. But I ain't even going cap. Like, they're Yule logs. They're fucking delicious.
I haven't had one in a long time.
They would like they were really like good decorators.
Yeah.
So it would literally be like this big thing. Like they had like different like cookies and stuff to make it look like mushrooms are growing out of it and stuff. It was like really
make it
nice.
look like a real log.
Yeah, like a real
That's
log.
so cool. Oh man, now I'm hungry.
Right. So now like that concept, we kind of keep that same concept. And same to like the Yule log itself. A lot of people would burn fireplaces, like burn it in a fireplace. Because that's where the evil spirits would come and enter through, is like through the fireplace. So the fire, if there was always a fire right there, usually the mantle, right? That's what what's on top of a fireplace. Yeah. Usually the mantle is decorated with all of the other stuff, like the evergreens and
like an altar.
Yeah. All the other stuff helping to keep the evil spirits out. So like when I was watching that movie Krampus earlier, the thing that really stuck out to me in that whole movie was the grandma in there. She's from German descent, so that's how she knows like about all this stuff. But every time she kept like seeing some sus shit happen, she'd go sit by the fireplace. And then finally, when like the dad was like, "Nah, there's something weird going around, or there's something weird out there," and then she's like, "Okay, it's homeboy."
Yeah.
She was like, "Don't let the fire go out. Like, keep the fire lit.
Yeah.
Like, keep the fire lit."
It's the only thing that like wards it off.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
And then so even into the movie, that movie is super like, there's really good actors in it.
Yeah.
But like the lines, like, bro, what? But like also like it's really honestly scary. Like a lot of the they use like the kind of how Krampus has multiple Krampuses.
Yeah.
So he has like an army of little dudes with him that just look like mini Krampuses, and they're all attacking the people. But one of them, like, it looked like this giant like porcelain doll, but then the mouth opened up like Predator, like opened up like that, but it was a whole bunch of like sharp razor teeth in it, and it was just like super, it was like really like actually very good creepy. And the actors are good and they pull off the lines, but like if you like sit there and you listen to the lines, like especially like there was I want to say it was like Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was him. The gay dad from Glee, not the gay. The dad who... No, it wasn't him either. Jeez. He's the bald guy with a mustache who plays usually like white trucker characters. He gives My Name is Earl, but he's not that guy either. But
he's not that guy either.
But you get the vibe. If you guys you see the vision, you see what guy I'm talking about. But he was killing like little gingerbread guys, and like the little the little gingerbread guys were scary, but like his line was like, "Merry Christmas, motherfuckers," and I was like, come on.
Yeah, like, okay, what is this writing?
The only time something like that was funny was I would watch Dimension 20, Dungeons and Dragons Dropout TV.
Oh yeah.
They did Dungeons and Drag Queens, so like Alaska Thunderfuck's character, she had this big old ogre character, and then and during one of the fights, like it wasn't even like Christmas time or anything. During one of the fights, the like demon they were fighting was like, "Do you have any last words?" And then Alaska, in like her ogre voice, she was like, "Merry Christmas, motherfucker!" Just randomly. Like that was funny,
right?
Like out of context,
made
but,
it
like,
work.
Right. I think something that I really liked about the new Frankenstein movie that I forgot to mention a couple episodes back was they took out like the "it's alive," because I felt like that would have corned it up, you know.
Oh yeah,
It would
yeah.
have corned it up, definitely. So the last Christmas tradition that is also like a pagan celebration / tradition is having a grand feast. So feasting with roasted foods, wines, and baked goods in celebration. This is something that they would do in winter solstice. This is something that we do for Thanksgiving. This is something that we do for Christmas dinners, you know, Christmas breakfasts. In The Sims, you play Sims?
Yeah.
Yeah, in The Sims, like during the holidays when you cook a meal, it's called Cook a Grand Feast.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited to play Sims. Okay. Sound off in the comments below. The microphone won't sound as good because the mixer here in the studio is super good. But over the Thanksgiving break or over the Christmas break, I want to do like a She's in the Crypt live stream of my Sims.
Yeah.
Because I have all like the mods where like I have like the serial killer shit.
Right.
So I can like really do like a really crazy storyline that we can follow throughout the thingy. So if anybody's down to do that, even if it's like one person who would watch, let me know. But yeah, so grand feast. What would your ideal grand feast be?
Okay. I love like a really nice big charcuterie board with different things like different meats, different cheeses, crackers, olives. I love olives with like garlic in them, like green olives. Oh.
Keep going.
And then like different things like that. Ooh. I love mulled wine, like warm wine that you can get at like Chris Kindle Market.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you go to Chris Kindle Market?
Yes, yes.
When I drank last year.
Could do that.
That's what I love drinking there.
I also love like just like the classic, like really good mashed potatoes, really good like turkey or ham, a little like sliced Christmas ham.
Now, do you know how to cook?
I do.
Yeah. Do you know how to cook a good turkey or a good ham?
I've never done. I just don't have the space to do a full one in my kitchen. No. But I've done turkey legs.
Oh, okay.
And those have turned out really good. We've like slow cooked turkey leg in like some broth. And over like 12 hours, like you cook it on low and then kind of keep turning it so it gets all the broth in it, and then it's literally you can just kind of like shred it with a fork and do different things with it. It's so good.
I could throw down with a turkey.
Yeah,
I have yet to make a turkey that was not juicy.
Yeah. I can make a good chicken too.
Oh, like that's good.
Yeah, I've done that before. But yeah, I don't have the space to do.
So I think I kind of have the space now, but like I don't know what it is about my oven. My oven, I don't know if like I'm just not like preheating it right. I swear, I'm smart, y'all, but like I'm not smart. Like I've never claimed like I am like book intelligent. I could write an essay down boots. But like there's just some shit where I'm like, how do you do this?
Yeah.
And I think it's with my oven because my oven, like I can preheat it and stuff and it goes on, but then it'll just turn off like once it's done preheating. And I'm like, am I not pressing the button right? And I don't like talking to the people at my apartment complex, so I'm not gonna ask nobody like, hey, how do you work the stove?
Right.
But yeah, so like literally anytime I have to cook something that's more than like 10 minutes, I have to like kind of just chill in the kitchen, which is why I have a tiny little TV in my kitchen. But I have to chill in the kitchen and like literally like keep turning back on the oven to the degrees where it's supposed to be at. So like last Thanksgiving was the first time I cooked Thanksgiving at this apartment specifically, that has this oven. And that one I had to como se dice, I had to, it took like 4.5 hours when it should have only took like 2 hours and 45 minutes, but it was still really good.
Yeah, it still turned out.
Yeah, it was very good. So my ideal grand feast would be like, honestly, I love breakfast. Like if I had the time and the opportunity, I would wake up like at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I would make ham. I would make some really good scrambled eggs. I would have like chocolate chip blueberry pancakes like inside of it, but I would also have like cut up strawberries, cut up bananas, cut up blueberries, whipped cream on the side, syrup on the side, some chocolate on the side.
Yes, this sounds so good.
And for dessert, a big old... No, I'm just kidding. So perfect. That is that was like the main ones that I wanted to talk about today. So we are at the part where we get to play one of my favorite games. We have Slash or Smash. The rules are very simple. I will tell you some iconic Christmas villains, and we will say whether we would slash or smash them and why. Alrighty, so next we have, first on the list, we have Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck, if we're talking the beginning of the story, definite pass. But once he has that Christmas spirit,
right,
I could get with it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the money. So you're saying what?
Smash.
Dev. Okay, so I am going to say, I'm doing it for the money, y'all. That's going to be a smash. And I'm going to try to get him before he actually turns good. And I'm just going to try to be like his evil wife. Because once he's good, he's like very generous with like his money. So like, I want to get a little before like everybody else gets a little. And then like next Christmas, after I like emotionally manipulate him a little bit.
Of course.
Then next we have the Grinch, Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Okay, I can't get behind it. I love that movie. I think he's great in the role. He is grimy. He's grimy as hell. And
The onion.
Yeah, the onion and the long like fur off the tip of his fingers. I can't do it. So I'm gonna have to say pass.
Slash. Ooh,
Sorry.
period. No,
Slash.
just kidding. Honestly, yeah, I'm also gonna have to say slash. He's gross.
Yeah.
From head to toe.
I'm
The
sorry.
teeth.
Bench. Like, I'm glad that his heart grew 3 sizes or whatever. Like,
The
that's
living
great for
quarters?
him, but
I'll take his dog.
Right.
Otis.
he needs to, like, being a Grinch is not an excuse to not shower. I'm sorry.
No, literally. Like he was a cute baby though.
He was cute. See? And that's when he was well kept. His hair was in a little twirl
coif.
at the
Right,
top.
right.
Yeah.
Cute little
He was cute.
Okay, next we have Martha May Huvier.
Smash. I love her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's sexy. She's got it all. She reminds me of Jessica Rabbit.
Right.
That does it for me.
Had she ever played Jessica Rabbit? She would eat as Jessica Rabbit.
Like, she really would. I don't know. She should.
She has like the cleft chin.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what that's called?
I think, yeah. And the, yeah, she's just
Like the little dimple.
Mhm.
That's perfect for her.
perfect for her. No,
I'm
she's
gonna
beautiful.
say smash as well.
Yeah, and she's the only one that's like nice to him, and I think the
She's still a
Grinch is
villain.
deserving of love,
Mhm.
but I just don't want to love him. So I'm glad that she can offer that to him.
Like she had a turning point, but throughout the years, she was still very like,
Right.
oh, I guess.
Yeah, she changed for the better. Once she broke up with the mayor.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, next we have the female gremlin. I think her name is Greta.
I'm sorry, babe, but slash. I just can't.
I have to leave, you guys. I literally have to leave. No, I'm just kidding.
She's cute and all.
This is my good time gal. Like
She's
I ain't even
cute.
gonna. This is my good time gal.
She's cute.
She's a good Judy. I'm gonna say smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a freak like that. I can't wait for you guys to see the Instagram picture. She's cute. If you guys never saw the female gremlin, it's okay. Other people would definitely slash her.
Right.
I'm probably like the only one on her list, but like,
And y'all can be so happy together.
yeah,
Yeah.
like she's a Kiki and a
Yeah.
Kai Kai.
No, she's cute. She's cute. Just not for me.
That's understandable. That's understandable. Okay, next is a 2-for-1. We have the Wet Bandits. So those who don't know who that is, these are the two dudes who were the home burglars in Home Alone.
It is a definite slash to both of them. I'm not against robbing as a profession necessarily.
But you got to be good at it.
You gotta be good at it, and like, why are you going after this little ass kid? You know, like they're both just so dumb. Like they're both so dumb. Like stop. You know, they pissed me off. Slash.
Piss me off, you fucking jerk. You get on my nerves. Do you know
Yeah.
that song?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a country song, right?
Yeah, I've heard it, yeah.
I'm gonna have to say the short one, slash. The tall one, slash. No, I'm just kidding.
I was scared for a second. I was gonna have to fight you.
Yeah, the hairline is in Reseda.
Right.
The short one, oh god. Yeah, I'd rather Danny DeVito than him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and both of them are just stupid, like you said. Like, y'all really don't have nowhere else better to rob. Like at this point, I think you guys like are like not like pedophilic, like, you know, but like
yeah, just it's
like,
weird
it's a-
though. They're so desperate to like prove themselves against a kid.
a kid, right? Like,
and like know when to cut your losses. Like you've had
true robbers go to somewhere where there's no one there.
right, like, and you weren't smart enough to like
Go next door.
go next door.
For the people that all left.
And then like in the second one, like you're telling me you got out of prison and
Went
like
back.
and yeah, like I know that they like ran into him on the street or whatever, but still then you decided to like chase him into his hotel and like whatever. They're losers.
Yeah.
They deserve each other.
They're boys. That's a slash, double slash. Ching, ching. Okay. Sweet. Awesome. Perfect. We have almost dug a hole big enough to fit this topic into. But before we go, this is the part of the show where we answer chilling inquiries from the Crypt Keepers. So today's question is, to the fantastic freak, I'm not even going to cap chat. I've been bad this year, but it's December 1st, so I still have some time to like make up for it, you know? I need some advice on how to turn karma in my favor. For context, I may have accidentally stolen, like a lot. I go to this private institution that I only got into because my parents basically funded their whole library. I got drunk last night and went in there and destroyed the family crest that hangs above the fireplace. Threw a chair at it, not fully thinking about what could happen. The crest plopped into the fireplace and made ashes fly everywhere. There were curtains right next to the stupid pit. Like, who made the model design for that? Like, be so for real right now. Well, yeah, like a third of the library got burnt before the firefighters were able to put it out the fire. Whatever, no one got hurt, and my parents can pay for it. The issue is, the next day I got some fuck-ass letter taped to my dorm signed by a huge letter K. It was saying that I flew to the top of his list, and if I don't do enough good deeds by the night of December 5th, then I'm gonna be cooked. Literally. What do I do? How do I counteract the arson? Flooding? If I can't find a way to make up for what I did, do you think there is a way to destroy this? Help! Deepest regrets, a cold, dead, pernicious heart.
Well, I think you really have to try to do some good deeds, because that big letter K, that's Krampus on your ass.
Yeah, no, for real. It's either Krampus or the Kardashians. Either way.
Right.
Either way, you don't want the smoke, baby. If it's Kris Kardashian coming after you,
right.
you better get your act together.
Get ready, get a weapon.
All right.
Yeah, just try to be like nice to some people, you know, like say hello on the street or whatever.
So, if you are somebody who is like good at storytelling or just good at yapping, you can always go to like an old folks home. They're very lonely during the holidays, especially those who like don't have any family anymore, don't
That's
have
so
some that
true,
like
yeah.
visit them. You could definitely go there and just hang out, see what you could do around to help if they need anybody to help or volunteer. You don't have to do nothing that you're uncomfortable with, but just
Right.
bring some holiday cheer. That'll definitely gain you some brownie points.
There's usually like soup kitchens around the holidays, stuff
There you
like
go.
that.
Mhm.
Go volunteer there.
Exactly. If there's not a soup kitchen and you have like enough money and funds on your own, you can always just make a couple of meals and go just hand them out on your own. Don't record yourself doing a good deed.
Right. Do it because it's a good thing to
Right.
do, not because it's gonna get you some views.
Literally. You can give head to the homeless. I'm just kidding. That's what I do for charity.
Season's greetings.
Don't take my job, okay? Don't take my job, please.
You can spread Christmas cheer by singing loud for all to hear.
With your titties out.
With your titties out, of course.
Cute little like snowman pasties on.
Oh yeah,
That would be nice
go
for everyone.
caroling. Yeah.
Caroling is also another like pagan tradition / celebration that was kind of like brought over. I mean, singing anything, praising anything is all some sort of religious thingy, but there is a similarity to that as well. So, how do you counteract arson? So flooding, you can definitely try that. It sounds like the firefighters put out the fire though.
Right. But be careful, if you flood a town, you're going to get excommunicated. Like Hans von Troth or whatever.
We saw what happened. So yeah, you definitely need to be careful with that. If you can't find a way to destroy it. Oh, so what? Okay, so we
Get
should
a
talk about
gun.
it. All right, so how are we killing this guy?
Stab him with a Christmas tree. Like through the heart.
Or with the angel on top of the tree.
Ooh, yeah. Poke it through. I think that would get him.
You can kill him. Just wish for him to die. You can use this tool that has been interrupting this podcast this whole time. You can go up there. It sounds like a fucking jack. You can go up there, get the jack. You can get the jack. You could take it out of this dude's hand, and then first you could get him, and then after you get him, you can go and get Krampus. Okay, babes? That's all I got for you today. I'd like to thank my guest, Kelsey Pann, for visiting us at the Crypt. Your punch card is almost full. After the next visit, you will get a free coffin freshener. Killer Kelsey. Killer Kelsey, do you have anything to plug this go around?
Actually, not at the moment. The show's just wrapped up for the season.
Same.
Keep a lookout for Sweat and Macbeth for next semester. Those are going to be the 2 shows.
I know I'm definitely going to do an episode about Macbeth, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assistant costume designing for Sweat, so
Ooh.
that's my plug.
Period. Sweat sounds fun. Cool. I'd like to thank UIC Radio for publishing this podcast. But most importantly, I'd like to thank you, the Crypt Keepers. Thank you for digging this grave with me and our guest, Kelsey, today. But unfortunately, the graveyard is closed. So until next time, we'll leave this episode in the crypt. Farewell and bad dreams. Make sure to follow the podcast on Instagram at She's in the Crypt for updates about shows and upcoming guests. Follow UIC Radio at UIC on Insta and subscribe to the UIC Radio YouTube channel so you won't miss a single episode every Monday at 10 a.m. And you can also check out other shows on the network too. The podcast was created, written, and edited by Niomi Dylan Sass. Hey! And published by UIC Radio. Music by Arthur Brenson, The Friendly Ghost, and sound effects from epidemicsounds.com. If you can't get enough of She's in the Crypt, you can check out my bi-weekly blog, Crypt Collections, every other Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on the website uicradio.net. And find me in the blog section. Bye!